Arsema and Darrell, congratulations on the film.
Thank you so much, Eric.
Arsema, let's start with you. You're playing a character who's facing a lot of health challenges. Tell me a little bit about how you, as an actor, got into this headspace to play this role and play those scenes.
That's a good question because I think there's something really unique about playing somebody who knows exactly when or thinks they knows when they're gonna die, and how that affects all of the ways that you could possibly live like every chunk of 24 hours. So I have had experience caring for my father who had a terminal illness and watching my mother care for him, and that kind of from an intellectual standpoint, helped me create a structure for probably the emotional map. And then I called upon my aunt, who is a breast cancer survivor, and I asked her questions about what it was like to date my now uncle while getting that diagnosis. And it was really interesting the type of advice that she imparted on me, because the biggest thing for her was making sure that her diagnosis and her health was not as much of a present party to their relationship as them two as individuals were. And so recognizing that that was kind of the anchoring point of like her trying to pretend that everything is good so that she never feels like she's a burden to anybody else, because that for Molly is like her kryptonite. She never wants to feel like she is taking up the time or energy of the people that she loves. And that's a really sacrificial place to be in. But I had very good support.
Mhm. Now, Darrell, you were also the writer in the film. Talk a little bit about the character, about Arsema's character, and what you were trying to show with that character, what the type of person that she is.
Wow. For me, it was. I've said this before. I've been with the film for 7 years now, and I met Arsema probably a year ago, but I was always writing it for her. I just didn't know. And she is. I don't. She embodies her in such a way that it's like, it's hard to like. There's like the pre-meeting Arsema and then the post-meeting her, and it's hard to like kind of like remember what it was like before meeting her and having her be here, because I think she's just so dynamic. And the words are going to be the words, but they have to be carried by someone to somewhere. And she like flies with them. So there's just such a I just feel I'm so blessed that she was made, because the movie wouldn't have got made if she wasn't around, because it's always been her.
Wow. So talk about the scenes between you two and how you create that intimacy and that chemistry on screen. What was the process for you guys?
I mean, I think it was, I feel like the moment we just started to spend time with each other, we recognized that we have similar temperaments.
How so? How so?
I think we both are very like passionate people. We're driven by like impulse and wanting like this extreme love of justice. And I think the moment that you realize that you have very similar pillars, while the overall structure might be different, we have the same foundation. And so, I mean, maybe not the same because we're unique individuals, but we just hope and want the same thing for the world. And I think that creates a level of trust that allows for everything that happened throughout the course of the film to be something that was organic. I don't think there was ever a moment where we felt as though we were trying to fake or perform like the deep level of care that we actually have for each other. And I think, I mean, it was Darrell also like letting me into give me the freedom to do what I wanted with this character that he has created and like loved for 7 years. That comes with a deep founded sense of maturity that made it easy to fall knowing that he was going to be there to catch me.
Well, that's a beautiful note to end on. Arsema and Darrell, thank you so much for taking time
Thank-
to talk to you. It was a real pleasure.
Thank you so much, Eric. Have a good rest of your day.
Thanks for watching the You Interview channel. With over 3,000 original celebrity videos, we have one of the largest collections of celebrity interviews anywhere. So remember to like and comment on our videos and subscribe to the channel. If you want to get more involved, you can become a member of the channel. Membership has its perks. You can see exclusive celebrity videos and get the opportunity to ask our celebrity guests questions. We can't wait to hear from you.